Greetings. It is December 27th, 8:27. This Christmas for me was no good. I didn't celebrate with family or my husband because of the domestic situation. And I'm not going to get on here and tell my business, but that's what happened. And I'm in hermit mode right now. I mean, I'm always in hermit mode, but right now I'm really in hermit mode. I'm really in monk mode. I'm really isolated, embarrassed, ashamed, hurt, trying everything in me not to cry. But even in my hurt, I still have to study and I still have to get this work done. So I went to the Sefer Bible this morning and I was drawn to Romans 10, well, the whole chapter of 10. And it's talking about how the Elohim can graft you in and how he has mercy for our unbelief. I don't know what my life is going to be like from now on out. I am trying to be strong. Sometimes the tears fall and I can't stop them, but I'm going to keep pressing on. I have work to do. I started this podcast to find the daughters of the Most High that has work to do. Hold on, I gotta stop. I'm back. I'm trying not to make this recording, and I'm trying not to make it choppy because I'm just in the emotional roller coaster right now. Even with everything that's been going on, I'm still grateful. It's just sometimes I get emotional. I try to keep my mind off of that. And just talking about, you know, my work. My husband, he knows I'm in ministry, but he doesn't know that I am studying the Sefer Bible, and I don't say God all the time. He might hear me say it, but I'm changing. I'm trying to change and adjust my language to call on the Most High, the Elohim, to call on Yahuwah, Yahusha Hamashiach. And see, to people, they think you're talking in tongues. They think you're speaking over their heads or something. And that's why I always say, get your Sefer Bible. Get your Sefer Bible. You can download it in the Play Store. I don't know if it has it on Apple Store. I don't have an iPhone. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so old school. But, yeah. And, you know, I guess by me studying and doing the work that I do, it makes me an easy target, okay? And, I mean, we're all human. We all have feelings. Excuse me. I'll be right back. Okay. So, I've just been, like I said, I'm on an emotional roller coaster. I'm trying not to be. Trying to do my work because I have work to do. I got so many work, just so much to do. Um, and it's like, Yahuwah had to give me what I wanted. Let me see what it was like. He said he's going to give you the desires of your heart. Trust he will. Let me see the people that I was dealing with my eyes wide open. Because, when you go in love, you're going in blind. Still love you, but I see you now. So, yeah, I had to go through that to even get more involved in the things of Yahuwah, of the good news, of the gospel. Okay? Well, I'm not saying I'm holy, y'all. I am seeking to be. I seek daily. And I'm asking y'all to start seeking. If you can't seek daily, seek when you can. But to seek out the word of Yahuwah. Okay? Of Elohim, of Mashiach, of these things, of these words, of these individuals. I don't even know how to put it. You can't put a title. Of the Most High. That's all I can say. The Most High. Okay. Now, I'm in Romans 10. My stomach growling. I hope nobody can hear that. But I'm going to read Romans 9. And I'm going to read down to maybe 13. If you confess with your mouth Adonai Yahusha and shall believe in your heart that Elohim has raised him from the dead, you shall be saved. For with the heart man believes unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto Yeshua. For the scripture says, whoever believes on him shall not be ashamed. For there's no difference between the Yahudai and the Yavani. And that's the Jew and the Greek, okay? There's no difference. For the same Yahuwah over all is rich unto all that call upon his name, okay? That call upon him. For whosoever shall call on the name of Yahuwah shall be saved. And then it goes on to say, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? How shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? I'm not a preacher. I'm a minister. I am an ordained minister. I don't sit in nobody's pulpit. I don't play like that. But I am a minister ordained to baptize, to hold weddings and do eulogies. But I'm doing more studying than I'm preaching right now. Understand? Because I have an audience to reach. I have a work to do. I have a podcast to publish. And not just here and there. I have to do it with a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm studying, but I'm like, I want them to understand what I'm saying. Okay? I want them to understand that I'm not coming out of the KJV. You're not going to hear KJV on my podcast. I'm so sorry. If you're looking for KJV, if you're looking for that context, you can get you a KJV and you read it at your house. I read this one here, okay? So, I am just trying to get it out that we're saying the wrong name and religion is taking over to the point where we're all divided. But right here in the Sefer, it says they're all the same. Wait, what he said? He said, For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek, for the same Yahuwah over all is rich unto all that call upon him. That means there's no difference. It's just who you calling, baby. He said the Sefer Bible right here says it. He's rich to all that calls on him. Yahuwah is the Most High Yahuwah. So I just want y'all to study. Study your Sefer Bibles. Like I just went in Romans. I know I'm all over the place with this, but I want you to get a grasp of the Sefer is a little different than the KJV. It's a lot different than the KJV. And the KJV is not the only version of the real story, okay? So, of what's really to come and what's really happening, all right? So, I want you to understand that to study, even the KJV tell you to study to show yourself approved, to seek Yahuwah, to seek righteousness, to lean not to your own understanding. Even the KJV tells you that. All I'm saying is the KJV done took some names out. They ain't supposed to be messing with that. Okay? And even the KJV says, woe to them that change it. So, I want y'all to study. Get your Cephers. I'm not perfect. I'm not holy. Like I just said in the first part of this podcast, I done had a rough Christmas. I mean, I, I'm really, I really need to be getting some rest. But you know, I have work to do. And if I don't do it, who gonna do it? I mean, there's a handful of chosen ones that are calling on Yahuwah, Yahushua, Hamashiach, and seeking his Yeshua. And then there's a whole other collective that has the KJV, they believe in it, they down like 4 fat ties for it, and they're going to keep saying those names, and they're going to keep doing what they do, but I'm going to do this, okay? But get your Sefer Bibles, y'all. This is not promoted or anything for the Sefer Bible. I just want you to have a tool that is free. You don't have to go into a store and buy it. You can go on Play Store, download it, start learning the names of the Most High. And what I like about this app, there are words that we don't understand, right? There are words that we have never heard. And like right here it says Yasharil. And if you hover over it, it'll tell you what it means. Like tap it. Okay. Elohai Yasharel. Elohi Israel. So that's the God of Israel. But as we say, we don't say that G-O-D, okay? So even in the Sefer, it's going to tell you the mighty El of Israel. And we know that El is the Most High, okay? El is Elohi, Yasharel, the title given to the consecrated spot by Jacob. But in the Sefer Bible, it's going to say Yaakov, which is Jacob. And then Yasharel, Israel, he will rule as Elohim or Prince of Elohim, the upright in Elohim, Yasharel, a symbolical name, Yaakov, also typically of his posterity, the nation of the 12 tribes, the name of the kingdom of the 10 northern tribes, after the split of the kingdom of Shalomah, which is Solomon, the house of Israel, the identity of all believers in Mashiach. And then, yeah, it gives you context. It gives you a whole glossary. I'm sorry for mispronouncing that. Um, on the meanings of his name, of the. I mean, I'm gonna tell you now. Looking in this context, table of contents. You know, the first page where it tells you the names. Okay, you're gonna be like, "What is this?" Because these are words we have never said before. What is a Bereshith? What is Shema? What is Vayakra? What is Bimida? Bimidba? What is Devarim? Okay? It's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna be like, okay, I can speak another language. Okay? So then you can see Yahusha, Joshua, Shophatim, Judges, Shemaiah, Rishon, the first Samuel, Shemaiah, Shani, second Samuel, the Melachim, Rishon, first Kings, the Melachim, Shani, second King. But I know it's gonna be, I don't want to confuse nobody. I understand, but we gotta change our mind. The Tehillim is the Psalms. The Meshli is the Proverbs. Yeo is Job. And then I hope I'm not butchering these names, but I want you to see this for yourself. Like, it's amazing. It is truly amazing. And it's like all this stuff has happened to me. And if I was going to a traditional church under traditional leaderships of a pastor, I would be running to them, telling them my problem. I'd still be in hysterics. But since converting to the Sefer Bible, I feel a peace. I feel, even though I've been battered, a little sore, but I'm okay. I'm living. And I thank Yahuwah for that, for his breath, for his spirit, for his Ruach HaKodesh. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I don't try to be. I don't claim to be. I realize, I try my best. My best ain't good enough for some people. And I know we all have our own issues. But I never try to put my burdens on them. Not like I could have, or most people, like you should have did it, but I didn't. Okay, I'm at the end right now, y'all, because I'm going back into. I don't want to go into that. I want to stay in this good news, the gospel of Yahuwah. Okay, so let's talk about the Sefer. Let's talk about the Sefer. Let's go to some comfort word. Y'all see how I'm trying to like distract myself because I have a work to do. I have work to do. I have so much work to do. Yeah. Um, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Those that tune in, thank you. Um, I'm still working on this podcast. I know it's a lot of editing I need to do on my channel also, but it's coming day by day, little by little, step by step. I'm not gonna let anything stop me. And I want y'all to be the same way, daughters of the Most High Yah. The Most High Yah, the Elohim. I want you to be the same way. Don't let anything stop you. Not mama, not daddy, not husband, not kids. Nothing stop you from getting your work done. Do your work for him. Um, I want y'all to stay peaceful out there. Stay prayed up. I know. I know. Stay covered. Keep your mind on Yahuwah. And when you think of him, just breathe in and out, and that's all you need. That's him all day. I'm finna go take some Zyrtec and some Flonase and get this day started. I might show my face one day. Y'all see my pictures, but that's about it. I'm not gonna really get on camera like that. And I'm a real person, so don't think I'm a bot or anything. I'm just trying to do the work that I was sent to do. And I know a lot of you out there have work to do. It's something you really want to do. Go do it. If you need resources, let me know. And also, if you want a consultation or if you want to just get in my business, you can go to PayPal, pay for the consultation, and I'll contact you. But until then, be so increased in all you do. Be abundantly blessed. Be abundantly overflowed. Um, and thank y'all again. I'm just, like I said, I'm on an emotional roller coaster. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm sad. I'm ashamed. Like everything is rushing in at one time on me. So if you want to get in my business, you know what to do. Go to that PayPal. Go to my website. Hit that donate button, and I'll give you my business. But like I said, you got to pay that consultation fee to hear me talk about what's really personally going on in my life. So thank y'all. Love y'all. Peace. And may the Father of lights shine his face upon you.